Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to you sincere Akim out there on the highways and byways pushing the truth in sincerity and all the hopeful elect. I want to get into the true identity of Israel because what you have a certain amount of people known as Jews or Jewish people, Israelis, which are identifying themselves as the people of the Bible and misleading the masses of the people. But mainly the 12 tribes of Israel, who are the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, as they're known by their slave names today, which is a curse that was set upon the people. Okay? Revelations 2 and 9. I know thy works in tribulation and poverty. Now the Bible explains how it's known to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, of our works and tribulation and poverty. Okay, so it's saying that the real Jews are in tribulation and are in poverty. But it goes on to say, but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. So the Most High Power and His Son know that someone's blaspheming at this point in time. It's a prophecy, and this is actually happening, where someone is blaspheming by calling themselves Jews today. Okay, and it says they're the synagogue of Satan, the chief house of Satan. It even goes, when you read Zechariah 9 and 6, it also tells you that a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod. Okay, basically someone, and these people that are dwelling, Ashdod is a port city in the land of Israel, and that's where these so-called Jews dwell today. So that's fulfillment of prophecy. Now, to fully understand why they are the false Jews and we're the real Jews, it tells you in Jeremiah 17 and 4 also that we'll discontinue from our heritage, that we'll then in fact lose our heritage, which is the Holy Bible, the scriptures, all the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, which is the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Bible, would lose that heritage and would serve our enemies in another land. Now, this never happened to the so-called Jews, okay? They never lost their identity. But you do have a set of people that have come along and identify themselves as the Jews, which they do fulfill. Hosea 1 and 9. Then said the Most High Power, call his name, lower me, for ye are not my people, and I will not be your power. Okay, so lower me in the Lashon Kodash is La'ah Am Yah. La'ah means no, I means people, and Yah means he, or my, not my people. Okay, so that's the prophecy that the Lord made, and this is why He made it. Yet the number, and this is what it goes on to say, and yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea. So basically, we wouldn't be joined onto the Most High Power via the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, but we would still be alive and still be on this earth. It also tells you that in Romans, man, that Israel isn't done away. Okay, yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea. So there's going to be a plentiful amount of Israel, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people. When did this ever happen to the so-called Jews? It never happened. But it happened to the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. No one's identifying them as the real Israel, 12 tribes of Israel on this earth. Okay? There it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power, because it's going to be revealed. The Lord's going to empower us. Well, we're going to prophesy, dying with Abba Bivens, giving back the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to the 12 tribes in Israel. Okay, judging the nations, and then passed down through all the great men of the Bible, King Marshall, High Priest Ariah, High Priest Yaquab, High Priest Shah, so on and so forth, down to Apostle Dar, all the apostles, Apostle Kabar, Apostle Rakar, Apostle Ariamlab, the elders of Great Millstone, and all the men of Great Millstone. that are pushing the word in sincerity and truth. But ultimately, it's going to be declared when we get empowered with that power on this earth. And Lord willing, we're part of that salvation. Okay? As it goes on to say, "You are not my people, there shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power. Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together." Now this again never happened to the so-called Jews. They're just going under the name of Jewish, which means Jew is short for Judah, which is Yahweh. Thank you, Yahweh, in the Lashon Kodash. But putting the ish as an affix, as a suffix onto the end of the word Jew means pertaining to or is like. So it's like saying I have a blackish t-shirt. That don't mean it's black, it just means it's similar to black. And the same with these Jewish people today. All right? So it says, so they're going under the one kingdom of Judah, but they ain't declaring themselves as the 12 tribes. Where's Gad at? Where's Naphtali? Where's Reuben? Where's Ephraim? They don't have that. They don't have those tribes over there, and they try and claim their other European countries, but they ain't all together, gathered together in that one land. Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together and appoint themselves one head. Okay, King Malak Dawad, which is going to be set up as King David is going to be set up over the throne of Israel, and Yahweh Shai is going to be the king over all this, everything that's in this realm, and appoint themselves one head, and they shall come up out of the land, for great shall be the day of Jezreel. And it hasn't been that great day of Jezreel yet. Okay, Jezreel is in the Hebrew is Yazarai Allah. Yah meaning he, Zarai meaning seed, Allah meaning power. So seed of power, he is seed of power. So that similar to Israel. So now I'm going to go into some color scriptures to identify what the Israelites look like. Okay, this is Jeremiah 14:2. "Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem has gone up." All right, so it says Judah is in a mourning state. Again, the so-called Jews that call themselves Jews today are not mourning. They run this world, the Diamond District, Hollywood, entertainment, business, everything on this earth. They have their hands inside of that because they run it, headed by the Rothschild family. Okay, Rockefellers, DuPonts, the Gettys, Vanderbilt, so on and so forth. All right. So it says the gates thereof languish, meaning the leadership, because the gates is where the leaders of that city would sit and congregate, and all the news would be passed through the gates. That was the most active part of the city. They are black onto the ground. So when you go back to Genesis 2:7, it says Adam was formed of the dust of the ground, being a black man. But it even said straight up, it said they are black like the ground. Okay, and the cry of Jerusalem has gone up. Okay, Solomon went on to declare this. Song of Solomon 1:5. "I am black but comely, O you daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon." So Solomon straight up said, "I am black and beautiful, O you daughters of Jerusalem." Then it goes on to say, "Look not upon me because I am black, because the sun have looked upon me. My mother's children were angry with me." But the point being, look not upon me because I am black, because the sun has looked upon me. So basically, you ain't going to get no white person saying they're black because they're in the sun. They might get a bit of a tan if they're lucky to get that, if they don't go red. But they ain't going black, they ain't going dark skin. Okay? That only happened to a so-called to a dark-skinned person. Alright? But then don't get it twisted, we have different shades and hues within the nation of Israel. Okay? It's just that the dark skin, a darker complexion would be a more notable one because the Most High Power looks like that, and also his son looks like that. That's a royal color. But then there's variations within our nation. Okay, Jeremiah 12:9. "Mine heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. The birds round about are against her. Come ye assemble, all ye beasts of the field, come to devour." Okay, "mine heritage is unto me as a speckled bird," meaning that's a variation of different colors and hues within the nation of Israel. And also tells you that in Hosea 7:8, Ephraim have mixed himself among the people. So that even tells you that going back to with the Northern Kingdom, that they were intermixing with different nations. So even the fact that we originally had different variants in colors and hues and shapes and sizes and all of that, really sticking on the color point, that Ephraim also mixed himself with the people, okay? And really all of Israel mixed themselves with the people throughout different cases of time, because even you had our forefathers that dealt with other nations, but then really trickling it down to this day and age in the past 1,000 years or so, we've been mixing with many different nations, okay? But so that even shows you even more so that the nation of Israel is diverse in their appearance. So this is Daniel 9:7. O Lord, righteousness belongeth unto thee, but unto us confusion of faces as at this day. Okay? So it said, as of this day, there's confusion of faces, like I said before, because our people have been mixing themselves with the different nations. Okay? To the men of Judah and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, to all and unto all Israel that are near and that are far off, through all the countries whither thou hast driven them. Okay, because that's a curse that was set up in Deuteronomy 28 as well, that we'd be scattered abroad. Okay, for not following Yahweh Hashem al Shai's word. So basically, that even shows you Daniel was in the kingdom of Babylon and even into the Persians. So he said, we've been scattered from them times there. And that's a good 3,000 or so 2,000 or so years ago. All right. Okay, through all the countries whither thou hast driven them, because of their trespass that they have trespassed against thee. As I said before, the curse in Deuteronomy. So that shows you that there's a diversity. To us right now, there's a confusion of faces. So that the only way the best way for us to call someone being an Israelite is in accordance with Romans 8, where it tells you that they'll be identified by the Spirit as opposed to for face value, because unto us belong confusion of faces as at this day. So with that, I pray they were edified. I want to say all praises to Yahweh Hashem El Shai, double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you, sincere Aki. I'm pushing this truth out in sincerity and truth. Endure to the end. Fight the good fight. Shalom.